Hi everybody and welcome back. Today we are going to be making cornbread muffins. But not just any cornbread muffins, we're going to be using banana flour for our cornbread muffins, which this is what it looks like. It's much finer than regular flour. Banana flour is the highest form of resistant starch in the world. Resistant starch is a prebiotic which promotes the growth of good bacteria in the gut, and it can also assist in weight loss. So we're going to try this out and see if we like the texture and if the taste is good. Banana flour is very mild, so you can use it alone or you can use it in addition to regular flour. And you shouldn't taste the banana in it. Like, even if I just taste it with my finger, I don't really taste any banana flavor. But we're going to see how this turns out. So let's get started. Okay, so banana flour, just one more thing about it. It's a resistant starch, which is a type of starch that's not digested in the stomach or small intestine. It reaches the colon completely intact, thus it completely resists digestion. So we don't see a spike in our blood glucose or insulin after eating any resistant starches. So we do not obtain like a lot of calories from resistant starch because of this. So this is why we're going to try using this. And hopefully that helps. So the first thing you want to do is set your oven to 375 degrees. And we're going to need 1 cup of cornmeal. You know, the ingredients that go into cornbread are really simple. So, and besides the cornmeal, most of the stuff you probably have around the house. So if you just pick up some cornmeal and have it on hand, you can have cornbread anytime you want, which is great. So I have the 1 cup of cornmeal. I'm going to go ahead and put it in with 1 cup of banana flour. And banana flour, from what I understand, is it's made from green bananas. So before they ripen. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. And then we're going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And then the next ingredient we're going to add is the salt. So we're putting all the dry ingredients into one bowl. So I have 1 teaspoon of salt. And I'm going to just go ahead and whisk that all together so it's well incorporated. So I'm really excited to see how the texture of this is going to turn out. Hopefully it acts a lot like regular flour. I will say, I believe you're supposed to use about 30% less. The recipe calls for like 1 cup of flour. Then you just use 30% less of that. I don't know, you know, some people weigh their ingredients. I haven't done a lot of that, but I know that it's better to do that. So stir this in really well. Okay, next we're going to add the wet ingredients into another bowl. And we're going to start with 1.5 cups of milk. You can use coconut milk, but I'm just going to use regular whole milk for this. So again, that was 1.5 cups of milk. A half a cup of coconut oil. Now, coconut oil smoking point is 350 degrees. Olive oil smoking point is 280 degrees. So since we're cooking this at a higher temperature, we're going to go ahead and use the coconut oil. So I have half a cup of coconut oil that's going in here. Wow, that looks amazing. I love coconut oil. And we're going to add 1 egg. The glue that binds. And we're going to kind of whisk this together. Probably not going to want to combine very well because Oil doesn't like to combine with anything. Now we're going to go ahead and pour the wet in with the dry. Get that well combined. Okay, so I'm combining this with the Dutch whisk. I really like this. It breaks up clumps amazingly. It has 3 different circles on it to combine a lot faster and better than just a regular wooden spoon. Usually I do that, I can see the clumps kind of breaking up. It's kind of nice to use for stuff like this. Most people use it for baking bread, which I will be doing as well. And then once you have this well combined, you're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna make like cupcakes, like little muffin cupcakes out of this. So stir it really well, get all the clumps out, get your cupcake silicones or paper, whatever you want to use, ready. And then we'll get that poured in. Okay, our oven has preheated to 375 degrees. We made 12 cupcake containers here, and we are gonna cook it for about 35 minutes. Okay, so we just pulled them out of the oven and I cooked them for 30 minutes at 375. So now what I'm gonna do is turn them out, can't do soda, onto a cooling rack. And I tried 2 different things. These first 3 I made only with the wheat flour. So I wanted to see how it would do first, and then the rest of them I added by wheat flour. I'm sorry, I meant the Wheato's, the company that makes the banana flour. The rest of them I added a 1/4 cup of organic all-purpose flour. So it was exactly the same recipe. The only thing that I added was a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. So we're gonna cool these off and we're gonna try one of each to see which one we like more. They smell really good, but I can smell the coconut more than anything. So we'll put these 3 off to the side. They have like a nice little crunchy texture on top from the oil. It's nice. So we'll cool these off and then we'll come right back. Okay, so as you can see, this is the one that does not have any flour, and this one has 1/4 cup of flour for the whole entire recipe. So you can see it's risen a little bit better because flour tends to do that. So we're gonna try this one, which is, I think it's considered paleo. I mean, paleo is grain-free and sugar-free. I'm not really big into fad diets like that, so, but I think that that's the philosophy. So if you're a paleo, then this one would be great for you. It's super moist because of all the coconut oil that's in there. So we're gonna go ahead and try that one first with a little bit of Kerrygold butter, so you can get your omega-3s in there. It has a really good texture to it. Keep in mind, when we make things alternatively for health reasons, that they're not really gonna taste like the thing that you're making. For example, I know a lot of people out there make soy products and they call them chicken. It's just not really chicken, it's just a soy product. So it doesn't really taste like the typical cornbread that you're used to. It tastes more like a bran muffin, but not as grainy. So let's go ahead and try the one that has a little bit of flour in it. Okay, the one with the flour in it, I'm picking up more of the cornmeal taste. So it's whatever you prefer. I'm going to be using some, see my Christmas container? Christmas is coming, but to be honest with you, I could use this container all year long, whether Christmas is coming or not. But anyways, I have some Trader Joe's turkey chili here, and my plan is to sandwich it. Basically just cut this open, pour a little bit of that on there, heat it up, and we're good to go. You know, you really don't need butter for this. It's super moist. It has a good flavor. It does not taste like banana at all. I do not taste any of the banana, which typically, anytime you put banana in a recipe, it usually overpowers everything. In this case, it's the coconut doing that, but it's not to the point where it's overpowering for me, so that's good. I don't know, it really tastes like a bran type muffin. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And have a great day.